Welcome to our brief video on why you need SolidCAM, where we cover the features and benefits that help you power up your SolidWorks to a whole new level. SolidCAM has the packages to go right alongside your business. Add a new machine, SolidCAM will program it. Need to cut in more axes, SolidCAM can do it. You simply won't outgrow SolidCAM. It will be the last CAM package you'll ever need to buy. Now let's briefly look at the packages in more detail. 2.5D milling. SolidCAM has the most straightforward SolidWorks style interface combined with the latest technology for the fastest, most powerful, and easiest to create 2.5D toolpaths. SolidCAM was designed for the advanced user and the novice. There are full pilot controls that provide unmatched power, and even autopilot feature recognition that automates the programming and gets you off the ground as quickly as possible. HSS high-speed surface machining. This distinctive CAM module takes your 2.5D machining way beyond profiles, pockets, and faces. It enhances your 3D machining capability by driving along specific surfaces on prismatic and 3D parts, with total tool control to attack specific areas without the need for constraint boundaries or the time-consuming design of construction geometries. Perfect for doing undercuts and using shaped tools. HSM high-speed machining, the new level in 3D milling. Experience 3D machining taken to an entirely new level of smoothness, efficiency, and smart machining. HSM speeds up slower machine tools and unleashes the speed of faster machines by eliminating inefficient, unnecessary moves and error cutting. This is the fastest and easiest way to generate the most advanced and best quality 3D toolpaths in the business. Index multi-sided machining. Experience single machine home position with one-click orientation for index setups. Speed up multi-sided machining by eliminating multiple coordinate system constructions, and eliminate manual G-code editing or setting up multiple work offsets at the machine. Simultaneous 5-axis machining. Trust in the most tested and proven 5-axis toolpaths in the industry with the most advanced control over all aspects of toolpath and collision checking, complete with pre-programmed 5-axis strategies to get you up and cutting instantly. The 5-axis package provides instant feedback with real-time, lifelike simulations, complete with cutter and tool holder gouge checking. Turning and mill turn up to 7-axis. Providing an outstanding solution to the hottest growing segment in the machining market, our turning and mill turn package supports all the latest multifunction CNC machines for combined milling and turning. We have complete multi-axis and back spindle programming with full simulation, seamlessly integrated into one extremely powerful package. SolidCAM features intelligent management of rest material between milling and turning operation that limits error cuts for the most efficient tool paths and reduce cycle times. Wire EDM. Not just an afterthought like some CAM systems, our wire EDM is state-of-the-art and supports 2-axis and 4-axis wire EDMs at an entirely new level. Handle profiles and tapers with constant and variable angles, with full user control of stop points and wire cutting conditions. This is a full-featured, state-of-the-art wire EDM package. iMachining. The first real breakthrough in toolpath technology that cuts 2 to 3 times faster and deeper by optimizing tool engagement and speed through the entire toolpath. iMachining adjusts toolpaths automatically for material geometry, cutter, and machine tool capability. Use your existing equipment to run faster and deeper with even the smallest tools in the hardest materials. Unlike other systems that leave you guessing at speeds and feeds, iMachining even has a speeds and feeds wizard with 50 years of machining intelligence that speeds you through the entire iMachining process. SolidCAM has achieved the coveted Certified Gold Partner Product Certification. Unlike other CAM systems that just sort of work with SolidWorks files, we've been a Gold Partner for 10 years, which is the highest level of integration possible. We were one of the first ever CAM partners with SolidWorks. You simply won't find a deeper or higher level integration than SolidCAM for SolidWorks. One of the features that our customers say they like the most is our SolidWorks look and feel of our user interface. By running right inside SolidWorks, you can see the SolidCAM menu. It feels just like SolidWorks, so you're never having to use an unfamiliar user interface to do your CAM. We've even created a CAM toolbar to be at your fingertips so that you don't have to go far for your CAM function. Now, of course, your standard feature tree is still going to work for SolidWorks. We've just incorporated our CAM manager into a very feature tree-like function. And if you like, you can even use the two side by side so that you have your CAM functions as well as your traditional CAD functions at your fingertips. Moving to our SolidWorks help menu, you'll see the SolidCAM help menu is in exactly the same place as SolidWorks help, with help topics, getting started guides, videos, and everything you need to get up to speed as quickly as possible in SolidCAM. Here we're going to show you one of the strongest features in SolidCAM. When you have a program part, as you see here, the pockets are already set with toolpaths and the holes are as well. The system will automatically update those toolpaths when changes are made to the design model. Here, we're stretching a part which will obsolete every single toolpath for the pockets as well as the holes. We're going to show you now the existing toolpaths and how they're going to be completely out of sequence with the actual parts. Now we're going to go ahead and go on to our CAM manager. We're going to synchronize the part to update those toolpaths. We're going to let the program automatically regenerate those toolpaths. So what about parts that were edited by someone outside of the CAM team? Say a design department person goes up and calls up a file like this, and they go ahead and make the same changes just like we did before. They're going to stretch that part, and that part is going to have every single toolpath completely out of sequence with that part. SolidCAM is smart enough to know when that part has been changed, and when you open up that part the next time, it will tell you that it has been changed, even if it is across a network, so you can choose whether or not to have that part update. Once that part is in, all you have to do is resynchronize as before, and those toolpaths will update. Another feature that you will never get with a standalone system that is not integrated in SolidWorks is the ability to be able to use your SolidWorks sketches to actually define your geometry. Here, we're going to define our geometry directly from the SolidWorks feature tree by picking the sketch. Imagine if you had hundreds of pockets in that sketch. You can pick the sketch instead of spending an enormous amount of time trying to pick those pockets directly from the screen one by one. So here we show that all the chains have been formed directly from the sketch. At this point, we'll show you a simulation of the toolpaths. And we'll show you another simulation that goes beyond just a simple toolpath to a solid model simulation, where you can actually see the cuts in the stock. Now those roughing cuts were made with a fairly large tool, which leaves the radiuses unfinished. We can use rest material machining function to automatically go back in to use a smaller tool and just get the material that has been left behind. Here's another example of SolidCAM's amazing simulation tools. Here we have a very complicated 5-axis part. We're using our solid verification tools to actually see the cutter going in through the part. And in the stock you can see the progress, the approach angle, and exactly how it's being cut. And of course we have full collision protection and gouge protection for this particular simulation. Because SolidCAM works directly in the assembly modeler in SolidWorks, we can bring in the fixtures and vices and clamps that are used in combination with the part itself. In this part, we are actually going to show the simulation and how we can include the actual fixture in the simulation so you can see exactly how it's going to run on your machine. For this example, we brought in a common vise to use in conjunction with this simple part. We can actually designate specific parts as fixtures so they will not be included in the SolidCAM toolpath and will be avoided. Here, we're showing in our solid model simulation how the cutter never makes contact with your fixture or vise as the cutter goes around and around. SolidCAM makes sure there is never any contact with any fixture that is being used to hold your part. As we zoom in on this upper corner, you will see your stock being removed, and you'll see that your cutting tool never comes close to making contact. Our customers often tell us that one of their major concerns is training. That's why we've created a series of tutorials that are available 24/7, 365 days a year without even a password. They're available right on our website as shown. So in addition to our incredible support team that is the best in the business, you have your choice of hundreds of support videos that go step by step and cover exactly what you need so that you can learn at your own pace. With an ever-increasing demand to be faster and more efficient, iMachining gives you the tools you need to create smooth and morphing spiral tool paths that never allows your cutter to get over-engaged. This creates intelligent material removal, complete with separate strategies for islands and semi-open pockets. The results are more efficient tool paths by automatically increasing machining and programming speed, as well as cutter efficiency by as much as 2 to 3 times. Now that you have seen what we offer in SolidCAM, you can see there is no reason to use anything else but SolidCAM, integrated in SolidWorks for all your design and manufacturing. One of the hottest growing segments in the machine tool market are mill turn machines. These machines combine milling and turning functions on one machine, but can be extremely complicated to program. We start by zooming in and show a face cut on the turning. Then we zoom into a side cut on the turning as well. Notice the tool path is even shown during the simulation. As we continue, we can see the mill is now engaging the stock. The only thing missing are the actual chips flying. The machine is now performing a drilling operation. Now we continue with simultaneous machining. SolidCAM handles mill turn machines up to 7 axes, so you never have to worry that your machine needs will outgrow SolidCAM. Here, we have one of the extremely popular Mazak Integrex mill turn machines. Another very powerful feature in SolidCAM is our feature recognition functions. Notice how you can see all the surfaces are being analyzed, with all the pockets being recognized. We will now go ahead and simulate the cutting program for those pockets that it has found. We just identified all the pockets automatically, saving us a lot of time picking them off the screen or even using the individual sketches from the feature tree. SolidCAM also has a very powerful feature recognition system for drilling that will identify all the holes on the part automatically, saving us a tremendous amount of time trying to pick them off the part. We can have SolidCAM go through the entire part and immediately identify each hole for drilling. Notice how each hole highlights as we select it from the list. The SolidCAM high-speed machining module is one of the most powerful modules available today for 3D machining. It minimizes the retract distance and makes sure the toolpath is as close to the model as possible at all times. Here, we're showing the incredible features available in the HSM module, far beyond that of a standard 3D machining module. Notice in our wireframe simulation how the toolpath will actually hug the part, and the retracts and repositions will all be as close to the part as possible. See how this reposition follows the contours of the part instead of going back to the retract plane? This saves a lot of wear and tear on the machine, as well as definitely reduces your cycle time. SolidCAM's high-speed surfacing, HSS, gives you the ability to concentrate on specific surfaces without creating boundaries. Notice that all we have to do is pick a single surface, and the entire fillet adjacent to it will be machined. As we run the simulation and zoom in, we're looking at how SolidCAM HSS cuts this fillet. As you can see in our simulation, the tool specifically works on the single surface, all with just a single command. For super expensive 5-axis machines, knowing exactly what your machine is doing at a given time is critical. As we zoom in, you can see that we can control the individual axis of rotation to ensure there is no obstruction or conflict between the machine cutter or the part. You can really see the cutter in action. You can see the contour, the approach angle, and the movements it has to make as it gets in through each part of its tool path. Watching your machine cut with your stock and your tooling ensures that you won't have any time wasting and expensive crashes later on. Thank you for your time and attention. We truly hope that you've enjoyed seeing the features and benefits of SolidCAM in this short video presentation. Please contact SolidCAM if you have any further questions at www.solidcam.com.